So these are 2-gallon emitters. There's 2 of them. So 2 gallon per minute bubblers. So the superintendent tells me they're watering for 5 minutes. So at 2 gallons per minute, that's 10 gallons out of each one of those. So they're getting 20 gallons in a 5-minute watering cycle. That's not a lot of water, and that's not concerning to me that it's that much water. The problem is they're watering every day, so they're never getting the opportunity to dry out in between as they should. That's why you're starting to see a lot of this discoloration on the leaves, this yellowing. The tip burn is typical of too much salt. This soil down here is pretty salty. It's old farmland, so there's a substantial amount of soil in this, or sodium in this ground. It's not terrible. My concern more is the lack of leaves and the discoloration on the leaves. So because it's not drying out in between, the soil's starting to become aerobic. There's not enough oxygen in the soil, so the tree's not able to breathe like it should, which inhibits the ability of the tree to pick up nutrients, which is why you're not seeing the coloration in the leaves. The nutrients aren't moving through the tree like we want them to. So I'm going to recommend we dry them out, turn the water off probably until May, let them dry out completely, and then revisit their watering schedule after we probe it. You know, you saw how wet it was when we probed it. We've got to let it dry out. I want to run that probe in and out and have nothing stick to it and have no moisture whatsoever on it. And as you can tell, this has got plenty of moisture, way too much.
Yep.
No fertilizer. I would not fertilize this tree until probably Memorial Day. And even then I would wait and take a look at it and see how they look before we do that. It's got too many problems right now. You don't give vitamins to a person that's going in for surgery. You don't want to stimulate too many things. You don't want to stimulate growth on a plant that's not happy right now. So I'd rather it get settled in and get established and really push out some roots before we start feeding them. We do see some bud breaking on this one. That's a good sign, but it's not a sign that it's thriving. It's just a sign that it's trying to react. It's trying to replace lost foliage so it can feed itself. That's it.
Okay, thank you.